slight tilt to the right and the blocky quality of each individual letter. Something seems to burst inside of me, and I feel positively giddy about this letter, which I know is utterly ridiculous. So I'm so glad that my assistant Yvette is still out for a lunch break and isn't here to see me act like a fool. Dear Lily, your letter made me laugh. I don't know if it's weird to send one inside a holiday card, but it was appreciated. I know that much. Frankly, your letter still makes me laugh when I reread it. I wonder if you realize you stopped your movie list at 2. I remember that cartoon Hunchback from when I was a kid. It was a good one. I always liked the little stone statue guys. I suspect your feeling about how the romance ended up is an unpopular opinion. Our world loves pretty people, so it made sense to put the beautiful woman with the hot soldier, instead of the gentle Quasimodo. Contrary to your 2, I can list movies. I tend to like action flicks, though, because I do get bored if there's not much happening. One time, my mom tried to get me to watch one of those British period dramas, and I fell asleep in the first 20 minutes. Here's my movie list, in no particular order. Die Hard, Lord of the Rings, the whole franchise, but not the extended editions, because those fuckers are long enough as it is. Terminator, again, the whole franchise. Star Wars, original trilogy. Galaxy Quest. Okay, I know that last one wouldn't be considered an action movie, but it has action in it, and some of the best comedy. If you're still looking for a friend, or a pen pal, feel free to write me back. Forrest. P.S. I apologize for how much later you're probably getting this. I wrote you back pretty quickly after receiving your letter, but then had an assignment that kept me out of things for a while. Wow. Oh my gosh. He sounds totally adorable and sexy. Wait, that's not right. There was nothing sexy in his letter. I am just lonely and horny, and I like his penmanship. Thank God no one can actually hear my thoughts to know what a lunatic I am. Wow. What's wow? Yvette asks from my office door. I manage to not scream, but I do jump at the startling interruption. She smiles at me. Sorry, didn't mean to surprise you. You were just talking, so I came to see if you needed something. So people actually can hear my thoughts, especially when they come out of my mouth. That's helpful, I say. Her brows rise. What are you reading over there, Doc? You look all rosy and alive, so it must be good. Rosy and alive. I want to ask what that means, but I force myself to ignore it. It's just a letter from a soldier that I wrote to during the holidays. He wrote me back. Isn't that fun? Oh, like a pen pal? I've seen so many amazing romantic movies about couples who meet and fall in love that way. I roll my eyes and ignore the way my hopeful little heart stutters inside my chest. That is not what this is. I just wanted to reach out to some local heroes to say thank you. That's all. Uh-huh. Sure. By the way, some woman named Rory called to schedule you to come by and take a look at her property. She's starting a hobby farm and wants to ask you some questions. I nod. On my calendar? I'm already pulling up the app so I can take a look. Yep, everything is set. There it all is. Old Granger property, hobby farm, Rory. Then there's a list of the animals that came with the property and some she's looking at. Thank you, Yvette. I don't know what I'd do without you. I wait until she heads back to the front of our office, and then I pull out a sheet of stationery. I bought some recently on a whim when I was at the bookstore. My original letters were just written on plain white printer paper. But this is pretty with a faint design watermarked into the background. Before I put pen to paper, though, I text my sister Emmy the list of movies he listed. Her response? I approve. Then she came through with a few more opinions. Dear Forrest, I'm so happy you wrote me back. And don't worry about how long it takes. I hope you're safe over there. I told my sister your movie list and she approves. Especially of Galaxy Quest, which she declares might be a perfect movie. I should watch it. Maybe I'll try. I can't make any promises, though. I'm just the worst when it comes to watching movies. Since we are from the same small town, I thought I'd let you in on some Saddle Creek gossip. Unless you've been told about the newest website. It's called the Saddle Peak, and it's set up kind of like an online forum where people can post questions and announcements. People in town are going crazy about it, as I'm sure you can imagine.